Everyone, welcome to the One Love. What I want to say to you, love is number one.
I got involved in this, I would say, in July of 2015, because I had already been working with the Alabar 1000, Dalbat Trekking Agency, Nepal Survivor Fund, and Adhikari during just after the earthquake, and he really wanted to build a school. And quite personally, I've wanted to build a school in Nepal for 20 years. And I'm sorry it took the earthquake to bring this, but at the same time, yeah, it's such an honor to be a part of this. And there was a lot of discussion, and it's very political in Nepal, and it was really hard for Om to find a place to actually build a school because he had another place in mind. And it's just so expensive, and it's so far away, and so hard to transport things, and he somehow connected here, and so we got the opportunity to come and do this with this new technology, and it is fairly new everywhere in the world, the earthbag school. So yeah, I just wanted to really be a part of it, and I raised some money for it, and so there's a lot of people, all the people in Canada that came New Year's Eve to a yoga class, all those people gave money for this. So all those people are involved in this, and every hand that has touched this, there must be 250, maybe 300 people that have come through here and put their hands in this school, and all that love and energy.
You guys can climb the wall and make the level. And jump. Make the level. Mato, mato! Mato, mato! Mato, mato, mato!
And I told you, I'll kill it for real. In fact, for sure, you have to know because, I can do it, man. I'll kill it.
Tengo todas las edades, mis abuelos viven en mí. Soy hermano de las nubes y solo se comparten. Sé que todo es de todos y que todos viven en mí. Mi corazón es una... Sigue sin salir uno. Hay unos que aún no ha salido. Tenemos que seguir.
No. Pero si hago así.
Dios, ¿qué es eso?
Y hago
Esto va a
así,
cagar.
así.
No. No te dejo.
Mira, velo, mira eso. Hola, el mismo.
Esto es...
We're just watching the YouTube as a little bit as a idea to get some idea, and we used it and first time. We don't know like earthbag technology. As the first time we build, and then after we see the made, and we feel that this house is as 100% proof by earthquake.
I think we have camera too. Candles.
And some of them are gone, 'cause we're all vagabonds. And some of them say woo and ooja. Oh, I trees for shade and crawl into our holes when it rains. When it rains.
I thought it would be 2 months. Om, who's our leader, said maybe a month. I thought 2 months, and it's January, February, March. It's 3 months now. It's 3 months. Because all the time we didn't have volunteers, and as I've said before, at one point there were 3 of us here, 2 Nepali guys and me, and we were just working alone for almost a week. So we did a layer, but that's a lot of work for just 3 people. It's heavy, it's physical, and I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to be physical, but it was a lot more physical than I expected. I was really, it was from the beginning to now, from the hole in the ground, filling it with gravel, to breaking the rocks, to carrying the rocks. It's just crazy. And then the weather has played a factor in things too. If it rains, you couldn't work the next day, and but it's taken longer. Because there's always something that comes up that you don't expect.
Last year in 2015, the earthquake was a big disaster for the whole country. And in the autumn season, around August, September, there was another big disaster for Nepal. It was the blockade, economic, unofficial blockade from Indian side in the Indian border. So since Nepal is a landlocked country, we rely on everything that is brought through India to Nepal. Since the border was closed, nothing came inside, and it was a big disaster for everyone because there was still some stuff coming inside the country, but the cost of everything was so high. The cost of our building of the project also became higher. Cement cost became higher because all the raw materials for the cement comes from outside, and the building from the metal work, all the metals, the raw material comes from India, and then of course the cost became higher. I mean, everything was, and the petrol, everything comes from outside, so the petrol cost went because in the black market, for 1 liter of petrol, we were getting the government price is 99 rupees, which is almost $1, and in the black market we had to pay 500 rupees. That's almost $5 per liter, and you can imagine the kind of rise in expenses that has affected us, not only for the project but also for everyday living in Nepal. It was a big negative impact for the whole country.
Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. Actually, no, it's Monday, isn't it? It's Monday. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. There we go. It is April. No, it's May. May. What's today? Second. 2016. Woohoo! So, how are you? How are you? How are you feeling? Yeah. What is this? Z. So they learned the European way.
Yeah.
Because we know Z, they know Z.
एउटा कुरा भन्दाछु हो तर काठमाडौँमा अत्याधन गाइनेले रोमर धोकाइछु सधैँ मलाई रोइरहनु हो पर्यो छैटाउँदिन हरिले के गर्यो रुमाल रोकाइछु यो खोलीको पानी छ गाइनेले पहिले नखानु यो खोलाको पानी छ गाइनेले पहिले नखानु
And I think, for me, like if it wasn't for the earthquake, I wouldn't have been able to go to all these places. I've never in my entire life I would ever think of going to a place like Bhachek or to somewhere in Sindhupalchok or somewhere in Kavrepalanchok because Pattitara. I mean, never in my entire life. And I think, going to all these places, what was the beauty was that despite the pain and suffering that they were experiencing, when we sat down for a cup of tea, they had a big smile in their face despite all this problem. And I think it really showed me what I learned from these the people, when I went there, was that they were very strong people. Even with that, they can still put a smile on their face. And for me, I felt like I was a strong person. But after watching that, I think I'm a very weak person, and I learned something positive from them.
I love it here. I love it here. I love to wake up and look there. Even if the mountains aren't there, it doesn't matter because you have this. It's like a painting. Every morning you wake up and every morning it's different, and the sky's different and the mountains are different and the people that have come and gone from here are so different. I can't wait till it's finished. I can't wait for the kids to come, and I just can't wait to see them in there, in the finished rooms. I've changed my flight 2 times. I can't change it anymore.
Dalbat Power Adventure, Alabar 1000, and Nepal Survivors Fund, तथा युवा समाजसेवी आदरणीय टसी वाङ्गल Gale I would like to remember all of you guys who gave it the big effort to the Bhachek Primary School. We finished. Woo! I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? I think it looks beautiful. The last time I was here, it was grey and plaster, and it didn't have a roof, and now it's yellow and it has a roof, and it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short. I just want to say thanks to all you guys who are here now for doing such a good job with the painting and finishing it off. It looks grand. And I just wanted to, I know I've said it already, you read out everyone's names, but just like a shout out to everyone who, like all the volunteers that couldn't make it today, that have been here since like January, because it's all nice and sunny now, but back in January when it was freezing cold, there were some people, including who were digging the foundations, and it wasn't quite so rosy. So yeah, thanks to everyone, but especially thanks and big ups to and Kathy, who've been here right from the beginning. I mean, us volunteers, we just come and go, but these guys have stuck with it right from the beginning. And that really takes something, because hasn't always been easy, and it's actually been really frustrating at times. But it makes it all the better now that we've got this far. So, yeah, blessings on the school. I hope, yeah. Thank you.